What is the most statistically improbable thing to happen to you? In the middle of making an omelet, I answered the door while holding a whole egg. It turned out to be my new neighbor asking if she could borrow an egg. The look of confusion on her face when I produced one on the spot was only matched by my own, as she took it and left without saying a word. It was super weird. I found a random orange on the street while walking to school. I picked it up and tossed it down a driveway and it landed right up against a car's back tire. When I was walking home 7 hours later, the car backed out of the driveway and as it drove over the orange, it sprayed all over me. The work I used to do required me to carry a lot of keys. At the end of my shift every day I would go to hang up my keys on a cup hook, but as I entered the room, I would toss them over to the board with the hooks, trying to get them to land on the hook. And every day the keys would miss and fall to the floor. I would retrieve them and hang them and sit and do my paperwork. One day, at the end of my shift, I was a bit later than usual and the supervisors were in the room. Again I tossed my keys and they hooked. All of the supervisors were stunned, but my direct supervisor said, "I bet you could never do that again." I grabbed the keys off the hook, walked over to the door and tossed them again. And again they landed on the hook. And in the 3 years of working there,